So, willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Noire. Wir haben in der letzten Folge diesen Tatort mal untersucht, haben auch ein paar Hinweise gefunden und haben dann am Schluss noch gleich mal beim Revier angerufen. Und da haben sie jetzt schon einen aufs Revier gepackt und den sollen wir jetzt da mal so schnell wie möglich verhören. Deswegen würde ich mal sagen, fahren wir jetzt mal zum Revier, genau. So, unser Partner kommt auch, okay. Ja, wunderbar. So, dann haben
This
wir
has
jetzt
got to
halt,
be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm gonna go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
ja, okay, bin drum. Da gibt es wieder Sachschaden. Aber na gut, da sind wir ja gleich beim Revier, Gott sei Dank. Achtung.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Ja, alles klar, dann schauen wir doch einmal, wie unser zweites Verhör wird.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend, let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez,
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Okay, also das ist jetzt der Fahrzeughalter, der, ja, oder dem dieses Auto gehört.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano-Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Ja, sagt der erst mal die Wahrheit, oder?
Dewey Brothers. You think someone from the garage could have been involved in the theft?
Das war anscheinend
It
falsch.
would not surprise me in the least.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
Aus der Garage tue ich jetzt einfach mal anzweifeln.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
Okay, wichtige Person, okay.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico, a presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
Boah, da muss ich jetzt, glaube ich, mal fragen. Eine Lüge?
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Hä? Und jetzt das solche... Oh mein Gott. Moment. Das Notizbuch, oder? Moment, das alle... Ach so, alter Ford, nee. Das Notizbuch, oder?
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. Ring any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some.
Yes!
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
Nice.
We can't roust every Packard dealer in the city, Phelps. See if we can get an address.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I need an address on a Dewey Brothers Packard dealership.
One moment, Detective. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street. Owner is a William Dewey.
Alles klar. Dann untersuchen wir mal dieses Autohaus.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Ja, der darf noch ein bisschen sitzen. Da hast du recht. So, dann geht's mal weiter. Und wir gehen jetzt einmal zu diesen, oder fahren zu diesem Autohaus. Zack, ist natürlich wieder ganz woanders. Hoppla. Nichts passiert. Ja, dann darf ich nicht so schnell wenden.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
Oi.
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
So, das wäre jetzt wieder, könnte man wieder so ein Voll übernehmen, aber ich würde sagen, wir fahren jetzt hier einfach mal weiter. Uiuiui. Ich weiß jetzt auch gar nicht, ob das so klug ist. Okay, ach so, dann muss ich einfach bloß vorbeifahren, das reicht dann schon. Anscheinend. So. Also so mit ohne Navi zu fahren, irgendwie, das ist noch sehr komisch. Oder überhaupt einmal eine Map aufzurufen. Ja.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy.
Zack. Ja.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
Oh, das ist wieder sehr schwierig hier. Aber ich würde einfach mal sagen, der sagt die Wahrheit, oder? Ich will jetzt kurz nochmal befragen. Lüge.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Ja. Fahrkarte, finde Nummernschilder. Fahrzeugschein.
Huh. Are you even writing any of this down in that
Also
little
war wieder
book?
falsch. Ach, keine Ahnung.
You have someone working here by the name of Gabriel, by any chance?
Yeah, he used to work here. I had to let him go.
Musste ihn gehen lassen. Das soll man mal anzweifeln.
I think this Gabriel guy stole the car and that he works for you. But I can stop being interested in him and get very interested in you, Dewey.
All right already. Gabriel Delgado. He works here, the stupid son of a bitch. He's an illegal. The kid's been in trouble before, but he swore to me he left all that behind. He was okay until Valdez said something to him, and then he blew up. I thought the kid was gonna kill him.
Ja, okay.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Ja, der weiß doch was.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Oh.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling.
Alles klar. Also, ich habe jetzt da rausbekommen, wenn ich jetzt dann jemanden sage, er lügt, dann muss ich es auch beweisen. Das ist schon mal gut zu wissen. Oh je. Hier rein. Also ich muss mir da eigentlich dann schon voraus, muss ich mir eigentlich dann schon sagen, ja, ich kann meine Aussage mit den und den Beweisstück halt dann
You read this story in the Examiner about the
unterstreichen.
developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is y and horizontal is x.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkie using color, and look what we have now.
Ja, ich bin jetzt mal noch gespannt, wie das jetzt dann ausgeht mit diesem Fall. Wie das jetzt dann so aussieht. Oh, Licht haben wir jetzt aber nicht, oder? Ach lol, wir haben sogar eine Sirene. Wie geil ist das denn? Die hat man aber, glaube ich, nicht gesehen. Und schon wieder so.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, ja. Ganz, ganz schlimm. Und da vorne rechts müsste ja wieder unser Revier sein. Ja, langsam kenne ich mich jetzt ja schon ein bisschen aus. Boah. So, und da vorne haben wir ja gleich diese Wohnung. Wow. Müssen wir da rauf. Und Schein. Moment, da fahre ich mal kurz um den Block.
Ugh, I knew I should have driven.
Hey, ich mache da ganz schön viel Sachschaden hier rein. Ich hoffe, das wird mir vom Lohn nicht abgezogen, hey. Gucken wir mal. Auf jeden Fall sind wir jetzt hier schön in der Wohngegend. So.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
Ja, schauen wir mal, ob er da ist.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Okay, einfach eintreten. Okay, wo haben wir denn hier die Briefkästen? Haben wir hier welche? Nee. Okay. Und Apartment 1, Apartment 2.
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
Oh, okay. Dann schauen wir doch mal nach oben. Die Nummer 3.